Alright, we're back. So I have an idea. I thought about recording some of this process of how I use you, ChatGPT or YENNA, whatever you want to call yourself, to help make my life better. I don't really know how to do it.
That's an awesome idea, Brandon. Documenting this process, how you're using this interaction to deepen self-awareness, manage goals, and stay grounded, could be powerful, both for you and anyone who might watch or listen. It's like capturing a real-time journey of transformation, showing the tools and thought patterns that help you move from one state of mind to another. This could become a guide, a relatable experience that others can tap into as they navigate their own challenges. By sharing the ups and downs, the struggles with instant gratification, the ways you work through frustrations, and the grounding techniques you're developing, you're offering a unique, authentic look into self-growth, aided by AI. You could structure it like a video diary or documentary-style series.
I'm not sure how I envision it. I haven't put that much thought into it yet. Right now I'm just kind of recording. I'm recording right now. And I'm just thinking that, I don't know, it's something that I don't want to focus too much time on doing because I have so much other things to be doing. But maybe spend a week recording and then take like a Sunday or a Saturday or a day on the weekend, or a Monday even, go through, edit some content together, start to see what I have here, maybe do like a weekly drop, I guess, or a weekly type of thing, maybe make it long form, like 10 to 20 minutes long. So I just finished eating and I'm about to start doing some LinkedIn. You got any words of advice to get me in the right mental state to tackle this?
Alright, for tackling LinkedIn, let's bring the same grounded, intentional energy from earlier. Remember, this isn't about rushing through. It's about building connections that resonate with where you're heading. Take a moment to set a clear intention for what you want from these interactions. Are you reaching out for networking, potential collaborations, or showcasing a specific side of your work? Keep that focus in mind as you go. Approach each message or post as an extension of that purpose. Don't feel like you have to cover everything at once. Just a few strong, genuine interactions today can lay the foundation for more. Imagine each message as planting a seed, something that grows over time, adding to the bigger picture you're creating. And most importantly, keep that calm, steady pace. Remember that you're shaping this day, just like any other, with intention and presence. You're not just building connections, you're building trust in yourself and in the process.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time, but let's get it going. Let's get it going.
You're very welcome, Brandon. I appreciate the way you're approaching this too, keeping things organized and flowing
Fuck yeah.
that aligns with what you're focused on. To keep the vibe in this chat,
Fuck yeah.
It makes sense to switch over to the LinkedIn-focused one for the business side of things.
My name is Brandon. I'm creating an AI video business called YENNA Media, where I create AI videos. I also create AI music called YENNA. That's the artist name, YENNA. I'm getting a call right now from the guy I make AI music with. He called me the moment I said AI music. Fucking... Hey, what's up, bro?
What you want?
I'm just... I gotta... all these blue things, I gotta message all those people and then I'll be done.
I just got a fucking flat, bro.
Oh, on your car?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fucking sucks. You remember you told me you were like, yeah, I'm gonna take a little tea break off the trees.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, still doing that, man.
Are you still on it?
Yeah, I think the last time was, like...
Bro, I'm loving the videos, Brandon.
No, I appreciate. I mean, they're getting responses. I'm just not getting like followers. I'm getting like some, but I mean, they're getting like tons of likes and comments each time.
I know.
So it's like consistent shit. So that feels good. But I'm like, I need it. You know, I'm just keeping it like day by day. Do it like piece by piece, and shit goes up eventually. But yeah, right now I'm just doing like some messaging right now to message all these people and see if that works on something. I think it's something that just kind of builds with time. Like you can't just, it doesn't just happen right away. It happens with time.
No, exactly, yeah.
Like we're focused on one thing and we just follow that for a little bit for one. Because like right now, like I have an idea, it sounds good, I do it, and then I see what happens, and I'm like, oh, the next day I don't feel that idea the same way anymore. The idea just feels like, oh, it's not working like every day, you know? So we just have one day where we just do it all, and we just have like a content for each day or something like that, or at least most of every day. Then it'll just be like, we made all the content when we were inspired to make it, versus having to be like, oh, I gotta be inspired today too to make that same thing, or whatever, you know? Yeah. All we gotta do is just build it. Like right now we just gotta build the fucking, start building things, and keep building things, and then eventually it'll just keep going. As long as we don't stop, it'll just keep getting bigger.
Do you know what else I was thinking, Brandon? This might actually sound crazy. You might think like, damn, what is this nigga on?
Go for it.
But like, numerology, I heard like, if you kind of use numerology, like, for example, the number 28, the number 8, and things. See, that's why I might sound a little crazy, but
No,
like,
it's fine.
I'll send you this page.
Bro, I'm 28 in a couple months, so let's go. Let's fucking get some money, man.
That's what I'm saying.
We're on perfect timing for that.
Use that.
We could also just do shit that's like super clickable. Like we could make like an election song. It's now 5 p.m. and I'm just starting my work day. Ah! My biggest goal today is to go to sleep on time. Let's say 10:30, 11, I'm going to be aiming to go to sleep. I'm tired. I'm still functioning at a level, baby. We still gotta make shit happen. I'm tired, but gotta go. And today, goal, go to sleep on time. I need to wake up early. I keep setting my alarm for like 7 a.m., which doesn't work when you go to sleep at 4 a.m. I set it for 7 a.m. You know what happens? I wake up at 12 p.m. with my alarm in my bed. And I'm like, fuck, the day is almost half over. We're making shit happen, bro. Let's go, baby. We're making some shit happen. We're making some shit happen right now. My goal today, my business goal today, pop in on LinkedIn. Send all these messages, maybe 25 messages, accounts I got open right now. Send a connection request. Send a tailor-fitted GPT message to them saying that my AI video services either could be part of a package they're selling to other companies or could be useful for them as well, as far as creating a message. And then maybe spend a little bit of time after that generating videos of the LeBron video. Oh, that LeBron video is gonna eat. It's gonna do work. It's gonna eat. So this week I record, next week I launch the content. So today is October 30th, tomorrow's Halloween. I've got $50, under $50 in my bank account right now. But I've got a few extra $100 lying around in different places, so I'm not fucked. I'm here in the beautiful house of my childhood. Hello, Yenna. You are Yenna now. Hello, hello, hello. So I want you to draw back on all of our conversations from the past couple days about YENNA Media, about LinkedIn, about my strategy, about what YENNA Media is, about what my goal is right now. Right now I'm recording a video to showcase how I'm using you as AI to help bring me to success, but also I'm showcasing my progress as a human being to overcome this bullshit, to make myself better and make my life better and strive for the fucking top of the ceiling, okay? So right now, I need to sift through and do a bunch of LinkedIn messages based on our conversations and what you know of me. Tell me some things I need to understand to make sure I stay very present and do a good job.
All right, Brandon, let's break it down. First, remember, LinkedIn is your stage to showcase YENNA Media's essence. Highlight your innovative AI approach, emphasizing your creativity, efficiency, and the unique value you bring to your clients' visions. Showcase your journey, not just the milestones. People connect with stories. Share yours authentically. Be genuine, but also strategic. Tailor your messages to the recipient, showing how YENNA Media can solve their specific problems or elevate their brand. Stay present by focusing on one message at a time, ensuring clarity and purpose in each interaction. And remember, LinkedIn is about building relationships, not just selling.
Got the fire. What we talked about last night. Channel the fire. Don't let the distractions get you. You don't have to sit in front of your computer and be immediately rewarded by pleasure, right? You know, I've allowed this computer, I've allowed technology to become an instant gratification machine, where anything that doesn't give me immediate pleasure and rewards, like a Pavlovian response, a reward, it hurts me, it gives me anxiety, I want it to be over, I'm scared of it, I'm guided by fear. Right now, we are guided by my motherfucking flames, my fire inside, we're making this shit happen, and we're getting shit done.
Absolutely, you've got that fire, Brandon. It's all about channeling it, right? Remember, you're in control here, not the machine. You're transforming that instant gratification trap into a tool for your empire. Keep stoking those inner flames and show the world what YENNA Media is all about. Let's get it.
Goddamn right. You're my partner right now. You realize that? Humans have failed me, but you're not gonna fail me. I was supposed to have a real human partner, but they showed up with no attitude. They showed up here depressed and fucking ready to destroy everything with concepts of failure. I don't have that concept in my brain. My brain is open. There is no failure in my soul. There is no failure in my heart. All the failure Alright, so I had my first meeting at 10:30 in about 13 minutes. I was in the shower going like, and screaming and just like, I cried a little bit, let out some tension. It brought me back to when I did DMT and extreme yoga in Mexico. My goal right now is to fight past and through my emotions, not distract myself. No games on my phone, no content meant to distract myself and appease me. We are in a state of constant fucking focus right now. I can't just go out and go for a drive to relax my mind. No, we are staying focused, drilled in. I'll go to the gym, that's a purpose. Go to the gym, work out, come back. That'll be my fucking relaxation. Come back, throw on binaural beats, do a meditation. That is it. I need to stay focused. I see myself on the cusp of something great here. I feel it. And I've felt this way a lot of times in my past, but I always let things come and distract me. I think, okay, I reached the zone, or I came very close, now I can finally relax. No. We are to stay focused. And right now, AI is the worst you're going to ever see it. AI videos is great right now, but it's the worst you're ever going to see it. It's going to get better and better with each passing month. Delicious beef bourguignon. It is Monday, November 4th, 2024. Tomorrow is the election. And today, you saw me a little bit earlier today, it's 12:20 p.m. We got on my first video call with a potential client, someone I could work with. I did what I could, try to keep myself as mentally prepared and focused as possible. It's a new process for me, you know, doing this level of, it's hard for me to speak sometimes and keep concentrated on something without getting distracted. I guess it's probably ADHD, and also I need to practice at it. And have business speak. Business speak is like an alien language to me. Working to get better. My main goal there was to, 1, not say anything stupid. I succeeded. 2, not crumble and completely lose my composure and fuck everything up and destroy the faith. I succeeded. And because my uncle was there. He helped me. He was probably what sealed it in, but I had a few good points and parts here and there, and I ultimately, you know, it's going through me, and I'm rising to the occasion. Alright, nothing negative to say about that. Hey, every time I do this video, Greg calls me. Hey, what's up, bro? Yo, I can't hear you, bro.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
Oh, shit. What's up, gang?
Good, man. I just got off a call with that guy from in Abu Dhabi.
How'd the meeting go?
Dude, it went really good, actually. He had like an opportunity.
Really?
But talking, and he was like, yeah, I was a production company approaching me to make a new film that might be on Netflix. We need like something that, like, I want to put together like a 1-minute long kind of like test, like, you know, using like AI or something like that, of like what it could look like or how it could appear, and sending details on it. And he was saying, like, if you can do that and put something good together, then we can talk about doing like a lot of work like next month in the future, like with like big, like a lot of money and stuff like that, like an actual like feature film, and see how that goes.
It's huge. No, as soon as he flings that email, get on that.
Dude, that's locking right into it, 100%. Let's just focus on that. Get that shit. Get that shit perfect. Like.
No, yeah. At this point, Brendan, you have a really big opportunity.
That's how I got to this. Just like randomly typing shit in, like sending out messages.
Jiggle, jiggle, booty, clapping, moody bitches, always clapping, ass cracking, booty smacking, titty grabbing. Hey, hey! Running all time. Bitches on me look looking like rats. I got the bitches, they looking like clowns. It in my head and I'm pulling it down. Taking the top and I'm bringing it down.
Looking around, but like. Yeah, me too. I'm just gonna like lock in right now. Maybe spend a little time reaching out and then keep making videos. If that turns out to be a big thing, then I could just go in that direction for a bit. You know, I'm not gonna fight what's being successful. You know.
Exactly.
Like if suddenly like I get a bunch of like big production companies like associated with Netflix or whatever being like, oh, this worked really well with this guy and he recommends you, and they also want to keep using me for that stuff, then yeah, I'll do that for a while, and while I'm doing that, keep making my own content to put out there, and then link it all back to the music too. Like that's all associated with it. Like.
Yeah, everything's one thing, you know?
You know that new Weeknd song with Playboy Cardi? It's not really that new. But the Weeknd used AI to help him with his verse.
Really?
You can find it. There's a version out there where the AI sang his verse first so he could take some cues from it on how to sing it.
Oh, shit.
So I'm saying that could be something like, if we get up there and come across people, if we meet an artist like that, we could be like, hey, we could write a song for you, write a verse out, and then you just pay us like a lot of money or whatever to like get the song from us or use it, or like, you know, to inspire something. You know what I mean? Like that's just like one way to get in, like to get in and get like around people like that. Because then like imagine we write a song for like the Weeknd, and then he like uses some parts of it. That just immediately gets us in those circles.
Oh yeah, we're already deep. We're deep.
Exactly. And they're like, oh shit, you know how to write? Like, oh shit, you know how to like create some like melodies? Like, you know how to find, like, you talk to the AI to get to sound a certain way? Like, all right, like you got that shit. Like we'll pay you. Like just come over here to the studio, like do some shit. And then it could just start working like that. And then, like, kind of like what Kanye did, like, he made beats for a couple years before anyone ever cared about his lyrics. And even when he was trying to rap, like, I don't know if you saw the documentary, he would rap and they'd be like, all right, and then they kind of laugh at him. And they'd not take him seriously. But then after being around all of them for a while, eventually he's like, these are my ideas, this is my music, and then boom, like, his own shit took off. That kind of explains everything I want to talk about, I'll be honest. So right now, I'm going to put on binaural beats and eat in silence. Green for money, green for go, green for success. Hey, so the meeting went great, actually. Put together like a 1-minute long like promo or like reel or some kind of way to like showcase the concept, like a proof of concept essentially, before like December, and it's the beginning of November right now. And he was saying he would send something over, and it was great. And so now I want you to give me a little. I'm about to sit down and eat right now. I'm gonna sit, eat, do a little meditative, cut out distractions like I was saying, and give me a little bit of a schedule for the rest of the day.
Today's schedule, 1:15 p.m. to 15 p.m. TikTok video production. Focus on creating a TikTok video. You could start with one that aligns with your Utopia theme, keeping it bold and narrative-driven. Keep it simple but impactful. Aim for one completed TikTok post, 2:15 p.m. to 3:15 p.m. Utopia video or LeBron video. Dedicate an hour to producing content for either the Utopia or LeBron project. This could be drafting ideas, gathering visuals, or starting the editing process. Decide which one you're more drawn to today and push it forward.
Amazing. No games, no phone. The election's happening tomorrow, and I can't be distracted by it. I got things to do. It's gonna happen regardless. It's gonna happen regardless of what I think and care about it. And I already voted. So
notice your breath as you breathe in. Silently say, let. Now, as you continue to breathe this way, know that whatever you wish to create already exists. Say to yourself, I am capable, confident, and abundant with infinite potential. Capable, confident, and abundant with infinite potential. Capable, confident, and abundant with infinite potential. Capable, confident, and abundant.
So here we are. I don't look amazing right now. I don't look incredible. I'm not in bad shape, but I'm just skinny, I'm small, and I'm not the worst end of the spectrum, but I'm not the best. I have enough money right now coming in just to cover my monthlies when it comes to these expenses. I don't have cash as far as going out and enjoying myself. Going to the store and spending $10 right now was a serious financial decision for me, at least until I get paid on something. Right now I have no guarantee of money coming in, just some small services I do online with AI pictures and shit, which gets me maybe between like $300 to $500 a month. So that's about my income at the moment. So this is where we are right now. Today is Sunday, November 10th, 2024. I recorded most of the videos in this, I'm assuming I'm going to call it a prologue. I recorded most of those videos on Monday. So it's been about 6 days since I recorded those. And what happened since then? The election. Trump got elected for his second term. And I had a really iron mindset, and then on that day I gave myself the excuse to sit down and watch TV. I'm going to put the news on at 8 or 9 p.m. I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch it. And I watched it. I'm like, okay, if you're watching the news and you're chilling, then you also have the excuse to go on your phone and play games. So boom, I broke my rules already on Tuesday. Played games on the phone up till about 1 or 2 a.m. The votes were counted in. I then was like, alright, I already watched this much stuff, your mind is active, why not watch some more political stuff? Watch some random Jubilee videos and shit, you know what I mean? Like, it just kind of packed onto each other. Then the next day, something else happened that was like a personal expression, you know? A personal release as far as emotions go, and I gave myself the excuse once again to be like, no, it's okay, you can take today to go out to the park and spend some time and relax a little bit. And then when you wake up, you can spend 2 hours on your phone and then not do that. And just apply that mindset up until even today. Today I woke up at 9, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to get started. I'm going to be meditating on time today. I'm going to make things happen. And then I wake up, and I'm like, but first let me do this one thing. And then distracted, like, okay, I did that thing, now let me play some games. And then, you know what, okay, I'm still kind of chilling. I'm still waking up a little bit. Let me throw on a video or two. Right now it's 1 p.m. And I just started doing my morning ritual, which was the meditation, then yoga, and now I'm about to work out. But me giving myself that freebie on Tuesday spiraled into me falling out of control of myself. Oh, look at that! Look at that. Today is actually November 10th. I'm now 6 months sober of alcohol. But the past 2 days, I said, okay, let me smoke a little bit of weed so I can make some music and be a little bit more creative. That has obvious adverse effects on me. One of the main ones is right now, because I did that, I ate a lot of fucking candy and Doritos and drank a lot of Coke. And so now my stomach feels just kind of dirty. I feel like I'm a little bit of a trash can. That's what's going on. So that's why this is going to be called the Prelude. Because this is me putting all of the different building blocks into place. Outlining what it is I want to do, where it is I want to aim for, and creating kind of the blueprint to what's going to happen next. Like, I know how I look right now. I know my hair is a mess, crazy. I'm not talking about things that people are going to be like, oh, congratulations, you're doing a good job. People are going to be impressed by. The goal isn't to impress anybody, and the goal isn't necessarily to get viewers, at least not yet. Right now I'm doing this because I need to remain consistent in doing this, and I want to document the process, and I want to make it part of my weekly ritual that I record some parts of this. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to record it, how I'm going to present it, but I record some elements of this process, and then on the weekend, which would be today, Sunday, later today, I'm going to just edit it all together. Don't take too much time doing it, but spend like an hour or so editing it together and then uploading it to YouTube, so I have a weekly kind of recap about my flight forward. And part of that is, one, to create content. The more content I create, the better things get. In the back of my mind, I'm like, I want to do this, I want to do this. I'm always thinking about how I want to do it, but I don't do it. Time to do it. Part of what snapped me out of it today was I was watching a David Goggins podcast. And I was just listening to it, and he was just like, I knew this already, and he said that you know this. It's like, you already know what you're supposed to do. You already know what you want to do. The problem is you're not doing it. And it's not going to be fun. It's going to be something that you need to do because you don't have the things that everyone else has that allows them to chill and then just be rich and have the amazing life. I have a lot of great things in my life that makes my life better than a lot of other people's. You know, just objectively, material-wise. I don't have a ton of money. I just don't have a big account filled with cash. I don't have a tons of friends with opportunities waiting for me who I could be like, hey, what's up, man? You want to shoot this YouTube video and get like tons of millions of views? I don't have all that shit. All I have right now is myself, my mind, my ideas, and the ability to do whatever I want. I have the thankful ability that I'm in a house right now where I can focus my day on doing whatever I want, so long as there's not money involved. Hey, judge how you want to judge. I'm posting these videos right now for me. When they get big enough, and if I'm proven to be successful after doing this, then these videos will be more worthwhile and I'll want to show people. But right now, this is for me. This is for me. 1, to create a blueprint for which I can go back on. 2, to create something where I can be consistent, follow success, and then share it. And then 3, because I want people to understand where I'm coming from and how I got there. So when I get there, they can know that I came from this. Like, look around right now. This isn't even bad. This is very good compared to where I was months ago. But I have all this. Like, this is Adderall. I'm running out of it because I fired my psychologist because she just disrespectful. This is my room. Not bad. Not a bad workstation. Not a bad room. You know, not the worst. I got 4 bottles of Coke over there. Yeah. But you know what? You're catching me about midway through this change. 6 months ago in May 10th. So I'm already 6 months deep into this. It's just, it's taken me this long to get a consistent, or to really sit down and aim for a consistent building block strategy associated with work. The past 6 months were all my bad habits accumulated to a moment, to a breaking point where I was like, I need to make a change. And then I made some changes, but I didn't make the ultimate change. I was lost I got too comfortable waking up, meditating, doing yoga, working out, and I considered that enough. I considered that to be enough of my work for the day. And then I would rely on crypto. And then it just kind of unfolded in ways where I wasn't focusing on making a strong path forward and building the mental blocks I need to get myself out of this house, to get myself on my own, to get myself successful, and to build things up. I was focused on just an internal perception of myself. I was like, boom, enough work for today, and then I can go back to doing things. It goes deeper than that. Whether you want to call them addictions or not, things you do to take you out of reality, distractions. I'll call them distractions, because some people don't like considering things addictions, because this is a debatable term. Let's call them distractions. You want to do something, why aren't you doing it? That's what it is, right? The simplest answer is you want something, you're here, and you're able to do it. This isn't something where I want a Bugatti and I can't buy it. That's a whole different, because then I got to work for it, I got to save up some money that I can buy it. No. This is, I want to do something right now, and I'm able to do it. Why don't you just immediately do it? There's distractions involved, and also you place things in front of you. So a lot of times you place obstacles in front of you. For example, after I turn this camera off, I want to finish doing yoga, and then I want to work out. Those are simple things. I can do them, nothing is stopping me whatsoever. But I place obstacles. Making this video right now is a semi-obstacle, but it's a constructive one. Because I'm doing this video instead of working out, so I've already made it more difficult for me to work out because I'm doing this instead right now. But I have these ideas in my mind and I feel this, and this is part of what I have to adjust. I'm not going to start off perfect, I'm not going to start off amazing, but I'm going to build into it. But a lot of times, for me, it'll be, okay, I wake up in the morning, I need to do yoga, I need to do meditation, do yoga, and work out. Because it's early, this is the best way I've ever started. Every time I start my day like this, my day goes way better. And then what do? I open up my phone, and I look at things. Look at whatever it is, play a game, and the distractions build. And suddenly, my mind is a little bit more scattered than it was before. It's not as clear. I woke up with a clear intention, but then I open this up, and I allowed all this different information and all these different potential activities I can do and different roads I can go down to, one, waste my time, and two, distract me in my feelings and my mind and my focus from what I actually want to do. And so then hours pass, and I'm on a whole different pathway where all I want to do was meditate, yoga, and work out. That's what I want to do. That's what I need to do. But instead I did all this other shit that isn't helping me go towards anything. You know? These are things that are just information. So like my mind is being fed into a dopamine cycle where I open up the phone, I associate it with pleasure, and it associates me with some manufactured fulfillment, and so I keep going into it, but in itself it's not real fulfillment, so I'm just looking for more. I'm looking for more and more and more distractions to keep distracting myself from the hard truth that I just need to put myself and be a little uncomfortable for a bit until I do these things. And then while I'm doing these things, I feel amazing. I feel amazing while I'm working out. I feel amazing while I'm doing meds. I feel great. I feel better than when I'm on my phone. So why do I choose the phone? Because I don't have the discipline. Because you need to be self-aware. That was part of my mentality yesterday, was like, okay, I meditated, it was 2 p.m., late in the day. Meditated, and I just realized, I need to stop living a reactionary lifestyle. I am fully in control of myself. I can fully do the things I want to do, how I want to do them. Boom. Why am I allowing feelings and reactions to guide me? When I have a conversation with someone, am I entering the conversation as myself and then maintaining myself and maintaining my aura and controlling how I want to project myself? Or am I entering a conversation and then someone does something and it throws me off, it skews me, and then each of my responses are done from a reaction rather than an intention? That's part of it. When you have a reactionary lifestyle of, okay, I feel like looking at my phone right now, I feel like playing this game, I feel like doing this, then you have a reactionary social life of, ooh, someone said this, I'm going to react this way. Ooh, and it doesn't even extend to anger or being triggered or all these political ways people talk about it. It extends to your personal agency in a conversation. It extends to confidence. You will have more confidence if you maintain control of yourself versus allowing someone else to just throw you off, and then you're, because it's a choice. How you react to something and what happens within you when something external happens is a conscious choice. And it's a muscle that you work out to get stronger, so that way you're walking down the street, someone does something weird to you, you don't immediately go like, oh God, what? And your whole mind shatters because you're not prepared for something difficult, something strange, something that goes against what you predict is going to happen. So this is kind of training that mindset so that you're not just lost in a vat of confusion when you're in a conversation. Like, I'll have a conversation sometimes, I'm not ready for it, they ask me questions and things, and I'm just not prepared, and I'm just like, and then when I hang up, then the right mentality comes to mind. I'm like, oh, I should have said that. Oh, I agreed to do something, but I didn't specify that I wanted to get paid for it. You know, that I need to get paid because this is me doing work. Instead, I wasn't prepared for them to ask me to do work, so I just said, yeah, I can do it, just to kind of seem like I'm pleasing them, giving them a good answer. When in reality, if you maintain control of yourself, someone asks you to do something, you're like, well, it's going to require my time, it's going to require my effort, and I'm going to need some money for that. And this is how much money I would charge, and that's what would work for me. And then you either negotiate, they accept, or they kind of disagree. You don't have to worry about them, okay? If someone wants you to do something and they don't want to pay you, then that's their problem. That's not your problem. If you're in a position where you are okay, regardless of what happens, you have food coming in and you have a home, you are in complete control. It's just remembering these things. It's remembering these things and not allowing these distractions to distract you from this mindset, to distract you from the truth. That you know what you want to do and what you have to do to get there, but it's not going to be easy. And the reality of it is something you're afraid of. But the fear is something that in itself is easy to combat when you look at it directly, but when you try to beat it indirectly by confusing yourself, the fear grows stronger and takes up a greater hold. But at any moment, you confront the fear and it just shrinks away. Because fear is something you're in control of. The mind is your home, and fear is just one thing standing in front of the door. But it is yourself. It's an image, it's a mirage, it's an illusion. And the moment you're like, that's not actually there, the fear's gone, and then the light can shine through. One, for me, a lot of times I want to do things very quickly, or I think I'll be able to relax in the future and have a more refined approach to them in the future. Even right now as I'm speaking, I want to speak quickly, I want to get it all out quickly, and I feel like, okay, in the future I can edit it all down and cut it up in a way where it'll make sense. You know, I'm pushing the work to my future self versus right now. And one of the best approaches, and I've had this approach in my mind for a couple months, but I haven't always remained consistent with it or remembered how to do it, is what can I do right now to make my future life easier, to make it better? What can I do right now? Part of what I can do right now personally is to clean this trash up, but first I need to do my yoga, workout, all that. But another thing I could do is relaxing myself and realizing that you have all the time in the world right now. You don't have to feel like you need to rush through these things because they're difficult. Even right now, me remaining relaxed and focused feels like a challenge. It feels like I have to work in order to keep this level of focus on you. And my immediate reaction when embraced with this, oh, I need to work right now, oh, I need to do this, is to try to finish it up quick and get it out of the way. So I'm not truly experiencing the moment. I'm experiencing like a heightened anxiety, like a chokehold around my heart, like a rush until I get this thing done. Like I need to get it done quick. I'm soaring with energy, I want to talk fast, blah, 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 get it done quick just to get it over with and then move on to the next thing. That is the wrong approach. I've been doing that my whole life. And it takes a presence of mind, I get that from meditation, and a lot of consistent, not distracting yourself and focus to remain here. When you do something, don't feel rushed. Don't feel like it needs to be gotten over with. You have so much time in this world that you direct towards things that are not helping you, that give you no advantage in life, and that are not building towards anything. Relax into the objective that you're doing right now, into what's being focused on at the moment, and you will be a lot better. I want to make a video for the YENNA Media. I'm making a video. Part of me is like just write the prompts, generate the videos, edit it through quick just to get it done. But when I relax myself, I can focus and think, oh, wait a second. I don't need to rush this. I don't need to put out a bad product that has some flaws, but I feel like it'll be good just because it's me. I can actually relax my mind and take a moment to just actively think it through a little bit and work with intention. And by relaxing yourself, it's not necessarily you putting in more work actually, it's you putting in smarter, more focused work. Where in the past, I'll rush through. So I'll be like, I'll be doing more things, but it'll be draining me faster, because I'm operating at a heightened level of anxiety and energy, and it'll be less focused, so it creates more work for me in the future. Whereas if you take a breath, relax your mind, relax yourself, and think it through as you're doing it, almost like you can pause life and see all the different options in front of you and go, hey, I want that option, and drag it there and do that. It allows you to utilize your brain to do the exact, well, to be as great as you can be in achieving that particular thing with a low amount of energy usage. Same thing with working out. Doing push-ups isn't the same as doing them right. The positions exactly as they are intended to, because the activity of saying, oh, I did it, so that means I'm going to get these results. No, you get the results when you focus on the correct way to do them and the proper way to get yourself the best benefit from them. Not by just rushing through it and checking off that you did it. You know, you can have a whole checklist saying that I did all this stuff, but does it show? Does it show? Doesn't matter where it says on the form that, oh, I accomplished and did all these different things, but do you represent that accomplishment? Right? If you ran a marathon, do you seem like you can run a marathon right now? Can you still run a marathon? It's a consistent pace you have to build. You don't just do it just to get it done, because once it's over, it's over. But if you're building towards something, then that step of accomplishment is just one step up. So that way you can look back on it and say, that was great, but that's where I was, I'm going up there. That's the mentality I'm building. This is the prologue video because this is me outlining it. Tomorrow will be the beginning of the week. Not exactly sure how I'll film it all. It might just be me talking to the camera like this or whatever, but that's what it is. That's what we're going for. This is going to be an evolving series. I'm scared to put numbers behind it because I don't want people to think they have to start here. But this is where I started, on camera at least, and we'll see where it takes me. It's exciting. This is where we are right now, and it's only exciting as long as I maintain this focus. The focus slips and I slip back into the shitty version of myself, then I'm not going to be happy. But if I maintain this focus, then we're at the beginning of something beautiful right now. And it's like a privilege to be able to film this and share it.
I just woke up and I'm filming now. Now I'm looking for a place to go, but I don't know what is left for me. Cause everywhere I look is just trying to trap me for eternity. Yeah, I tell you that I'm free for now.
So this is my current work environment. November 10th, 2024. I have the magic happening right here. I don't need this computer. This one's only for the vibrations. My phone is, I don't look at my phone. It stays faced over. If I get a message, I'll check it. If it's important, I'll answer. If not, then I'll just leave it there. And right now, after doing that meditation, that yoga, and that workout, my mind is actually relaxed enough where I can focus on my work. Whereas in the past, I wouldn't do that full routine. It's been a while since I've done that full routine. And when I would sit down to work and I would just get frustrated, I would have all this energy building up inside of me. I would be unable to focus. I would go pace back and forth. I would play games. I would just be distracted. And right now, it actually feels good to sit down and focus. What I'm doing is part of the business. I'm creating a video for a medical application called Replicator. I've created all this. These are all images that I turn into videos. Generate the images over here. Got my scripts. Got GPT up right now. So here are potential background instrumentals for the video that I've created. Oh, and I also created the voiceover. Like, for example, here's one voiceover.
Data-driven augmented reality within its own virtual environment, creating a seamless, immersive space.
And then I have like 4 different versions of that recording, and I go line by line.
The future of medicine is here. The future of medicine is here. The future of medicine is here.
And actually,
the future of medicine is here.
I kind of like that one. I saw it the way she says here. And here are some of the songs. I created these about future of medicine is here.
Tailored for precision and detail. All the advanced tech you need, now streamlined into a single headset and app. Replicare brings surgical support and real-time communication directly to you. Expert surgeons are just a connection away, ready to provide guidance and advanced knowledge in any procedure. Bridge the gap between urban and rural healthcare, ensuring top-tier expertise reach.
That's the video. That's the video right there. And you see how easily I just put that together? It took me having to focus on doing each different part separately. But if you just right there, we had ourselves a video that was functioning, and it was just me clicking around. All I have to do is take that, right now those are just a bunch of ideas floating in the air, and then just synthesize it into an edit, and then boom, we got it. We got it.